It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Hi. So it's another live. Hi, if you're watching this replay, I'm just gonna start talking and hopefully, as you can tell, I'm a little nervous, but I am growing into these, and I'm growing into presenting and talking and sharing stories, and yeah. So it's Saturday night. I promised every Saturday I am going to come on here, and hopefully this will grow and I'll get a few of you guys to come on here with me. I'm working on it, I promise, where we can just talk about sex. So welcome to another sex positive Saturday. And today I want to talk about the vagina. So it's very interesting, our relationship with our bodies, especially our relationship with our vaginas, and even saying that word, like I'm like the vagina. So in Xhosa, which is my first language, we don't have a word for vagina. There's no word in Xhosa for vagina, so we call it different things. Private parts, ishweshwe, that's what my grandmother calls it, igusha, which means sheep. Anything but what it is, we don't have a word for it. And I've really been thinking about how we are sort of conditioned as women to not really think about it, or to not really connect to it, or to just see it as something that is there to not only energize, give us pleasure, but also to empower us, right? Now, I'm not talking about like songs like Wet as Pussy and all that stuff, but I'm just talking about our connection to our bodies and our pleasure, and this part of ourselves that was created and then given another part within it, the clitoris, which is just solely for pleasure. So I just wanted to tell you this story, right? I went to the University of Peace in Costa Rica, and the very first time where I thought about my vagina, I had joined a group of women and we were putting together the vagina monologues. And we met twice a week, and one of the days during the week was to practice the monologues of codes. And I think it was a Wednesday where we would have a women's circle. And the lady who was leading it, she was doing some sort of meditation, and she said, I want you to breathe through your vagina. And I remember looking at my friend and being like, did she just say to breathe? To breathe with our vaginas? And everybody's eyes were closed, and I want you to try it. And we were sitting comfortably in our chairs, and we were breathing, that meditative deep breath in and out, and we were trying to breathe with our vaginas. And my brain and my connection to my body, that was the first time where I was like, oh, my vagina is a living thing. And I was already having sex, but still within already having sex, the vagina itself, as the organ, as part of my body, it was just like, I use you to pee, have sex, quick masturbation there. And I never really considered how powerful it is and how much it can do for me when I am truly connected to it and connected to my energy, my Yoni Power. So, and these are things that I am learning now, and I'm sharing with you as I'm learning and as I'm growing, because I feel like so many times sex is just sex, and what I am beginning to explore within myself and within my body is to say, but maybe it's not just sex. Maybe it's not about the other person. Maybe it's not about even me. Maybe there's more to it than just what I experience in physically, where that goodness comes in. Maybe there's a power that it can invoke inside of me that is beyond physical, that can actually lead to a more spiritual experience. And so that's what I wanted to share with you, and I am not done, because I feel like There's so much more that we can learn with these bodies, and we can expand them in their full feminine power. And when we walk out of it with that pleasure, then we are so fully energized. I hope that makes sense. And so what I want you to do today, is to first try that exercise. Just sit, connect, and breathe with your vagina. And I saw this at a workshop where you can just look at it. Have you ever just look at it? You take a mirror, a big mirror, a small mirror, and you just look at it. Not to shave it, not to fix it, not to make it look good for someone, not to make it look clean, not to make it smell good, but to just sit and look at it and appreciate it. Just appreciate your vagina. That's what I want to share with you this Sex Positive Saturday. And as you use it for sex and pleasure and all these things, that you remember to take those moments of just looking at it and being like, wow, look at my yoni, look at my vagina, look at my pussy, whatever you call it, and to just enjoy it, pleasure it, invoke the power that it can bring forth for you. And yeah, that's it. That's what I want to share. Listen, talk to me. If this video is helpful, if you have any questions, if you're like, that doesn't make sense, let me know and we can expand on it together. And if this is something that you are passionate about, or something that you like to talk about, something that you like to teach about, reach out to me. I would love for you to just come on here and talk to us about our sex, about our bodies, about our power, about pleasure, about breaking these barriers that we have when it comes to who we are as women, and in the ways that we can access, right? Because it's already there. It's already there. We just need to access it. And so what are the ways that you know that you can share with us that we can access that power and let it manifest? And that's where I'm going to end this live today. And I'll see you next week for another Sex Positive Saturday. Mwah. Bye.